Okay. Alright, so we're out here today with the CMMG conversion kit to turn your AR-15 into 22. We've got the 25 round magazine and then the bolt itself. So first we're just going to go over the bolt and kind of what it looks like and how it functions. If you look at it, it's kind of reminiscent of just a normal AR bolt, but it starts out at the top. This is kind of a sleeve for the barrel, so it goes inside the chamber of the 5.56 and is made for the 22 to be able to come back here and then just come straight out of it. It's just a direct blowback. That's all it does. And if we look at the chamber, it looks a lot like just any kind of normal 22 rifle. And then we've got a rimfire firing pin, and then back here the firing pin. And it takes out just like a normal AR bolt. You take this cotter pin out and it would just drop out. You can only do that and then get the recoil spring out. You can't actually separate the bolt from its rails, but we're going to go straight into just putting it in the AR and seeing how easy it is to do that, and then we're just going to take a couple shots with it. So you get out your AR. This is my H&R that I reviewed last video, and you just disassemble the rifle, take the bolt out. We'll just put it on the ground for now. And then you just take the bolt, drop it in there, and then close it. And that's all you got to do. So it's a very, very easy conversion. I mean, it's literally just drop in. And then the only other piece that you need is the 22 magazines that come with it. They sell them with just one, which is what I have, and then they also sell them with 3, and then I think 5 and 10. But it's a 3D printed mag. It holds 25, and it's just, you know, slots in like a 1022 mag would. But let's go ahead and put it in, and then I'll take a couple shots slow, and then I'll try to get it to do something, you know, jam or anything like that. I'll do them pretty quick because that's probably what you're going to be doing most with a 22, and we'll see if it functions all correctly. So let's go ahead. You just use the charging handle like a normal AR, and then you're good. Okay, now I'm going to go a little bit faster and we'll see if it can keep up. Okay. And now once you're done, the bolt will lock back, and the bolt catch doesn't do anything. You can't hold it back. But whenever you take the magazine out, it just drops. And then, I don't know if you can see right here, but the hammer is back. So now, you know, the trigger's dead. You can redo it and then the trigger's back. So then, you know, if you wanted to, you could dry fire with it. I'm not sure if they're dry fire safe. I've heard that they are, but I mean, there's really no point in dry firing this because this already is a training thing, so why dry fire your training thing? But that's really it. Oh, and here's the magazine. You can tell it's 3D printed just by feeling it, and it's got the ridges like it, but I mean, it's pretty much as standard as they come. I've also heard you can use the Smith & Wesson M&P 22 mags with it. I'm not 100% sure because I don't have one, but there's probably other videos talking about that. But overall, for I think it's around 150 bucks. If you want to shoot cheap with your AR, there's probably not a better option for it. Okay, so I've loaded up another mag, and then there were 2 things I forgot to mention. So number 1 is it's probably a good idea to wear safety glasses whenever you shoot this, because since this is direct blowback, the 22 goes past the gas tube and then it pretty much just comes right back in your face through the charging handle. So that can get kind of annoying, and every now and then you'll get one that kind of shoots straight into your eye, so it does hurt. And then the number 2 is CMMG says to clean this after every, you know, outing that you do. Just shoot, you know, a 223 through it, and it'll kind of blow out all the gunk in the gas tube. I wouldn't do that, you know, after shooting 5,000 rounds through it, but that is what they say. But let's go ahead and just empty this mag too, and I'll kind of go back and forth on the two targets. Okay, I do want to go over this too. So it just got out and I didn't pull the trigger after it was out because I felt it lock back. If you pull the trigger when it's like this, like you're just going and you don't realize it's empty, it'll do this right here. So the hammer just fell and the bolt was in the rear position. And then when you go to take the magazine out, the hammer will just ride it home. I don't think it's, you know, dangerous to do that or it's going to hurt it, but it is something. There's no real disconnect whenever this bolts back. It doesn't engage the same way that like that one does. But that's pretty much it for this review. I love this thing. I shoot it probably more than I do 5.56 and 2.23 out of this, so I would definitely recommend this thing.